All right, let's look at the second order reducible differential equations. All right, so we have a pretty good handle on first order differential equations. So some of the special type of second order equations can be reduced to a first order equation. So let's do that. All right, so first case is when the equation has a y missing. All right, so for example, x times y double prime plus y prime is equal to 4x. So this is a second order equation, but we can reduce it to the first order equation. Right? So let's use this substitution. We're going to let p, so let p be already a first derivative, so y prime. Right? So which means that if you take the derivative again, so you're going to have a p prime is actually y double prime, right? So the equation here can be rewritten as, right? So you have x times, so y double prime is just a p prime plus y prime would be just p is equal to 4x. Right? Now we have a first order equation. So let's see. First, I'm gonna divide through by x. So we're gonna have p prime plus 1 over xp is equal to 4. All right? So we can use the integrating factor. So in this case, integrating factor would be, so I'm gonna call it the I. All right, so it's going to be e to the integral, all right? And here is our p of x. So this is p of x, and this is our q of x. All right, so let's say p of x is 1 over x dx. So this is going to be just e to the natural log of x, which gives us x. All right, so we can solve for p, right? So p is going to be equal to, 1 over I, which is x, then integral of q of x, which is 4, times I x dx, right? So this is going to be equal to 1 over x. All right, antiderivative of 4x would be, let's see, 4, then antiderivative of x is the x squared over 2, plus some constant. I'm going to call it the C1. All right, then I'm going to just clean up a little bit. All right, 2 and 4 cancel out with 2 left over. All right, then I'm going to distribute 1 over x to both of these terms right there, right? So you end up getting, right? So you have a 2 is already there, right? X squared divided by x is going to be just x, right? Then we're going to have C1 over x, right? Remember that the p is actually y prime, right? So this is actually equal to y prime. So if you want to find the solution y, all you have to do is integrate that with respect to x. So y is equal to, right? I'm going to integrate this to x plus c1 over x with respect to x. Right? So this is going to be equal to, so this is just taking the antiderivative, right? So by taking the antiderivative, right, antiderivative of 2x will be just x squared, right? Antiderivative of c1 over c1 is just a number, so I'll put it here. Antiderivative of 1 over x is natural log of absolute value of x. Then you might have another constant, so I'm going to call it C2. Right? So this is the solution that we're looking for. Right? That's it. I hope that this was clear.